So yung 50 million doon sa PNOC de-risking, that's sales. Diba?
Yes, sir.
Yung 2026 na 50 million, that is investment.
Yes, sir.
So how can you explain to me what's the difference? In isa cash out, isa cash in. Tama?
The annual dividend column to PNOC is what we expect.
Hindi, yung 2026, the 2026. Kasi the 2026 is part of your capex for 2026, di ba?
Yes, sir.
Correct. So yan ang ilalabas ng gobyerno.
Or nalabas na, sir, nailabas na. Because we're not building. Existing na to.
But it's in 2026. Paano nalabas na?
We already have existing rooftop. Iko-convert lang namin siya
Into
equity. We're selling this and then come up with we're selling this for private investors and then we get the dividend by at 50 million.
okay.
Iko-convert namin.
Okay, but in 2026 is your expense. Eh. Diba? These are, I would assume yung 2026 will be part of your investment.
Yes,
in
sir.
the form of maybe MOE.
Or MO, yeah,
Tama?
MO, yes, sir.
So yung 50 million sa 2026 is MOE. To put it simply.
Okay, yes, sir.
Tama?
Yeah.
So naglabas
Tama, sir.
tayo ng 50 million. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So, ang tanong ko ngayon, maglalabas tayo ng 50 million. The government rooftops is supposed to be, we're supposed to de-risking government rooftops by coming out with 50 million. Ang tanong ko is, anong risk sa government rooftops? What are we trying to de-risk?
For the market risk, we look for the markets for government rooftop. We do the permitting. We do the site assessment.
For government buildings?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Eh, di ba, what particular are we de-risking in gobyerno is a ready market? It's actually, there's no risk. Kagaya nito, pag nagkabit kayo dito, kami naman bibili nung kuryente na kinabit nyo, so what's the risk there?
Yung presyo. We will look for the government, well, the structure itself has to be evaluated. So that's one of the technical risk. And we do the permitting. That's also a regulatory risk.
But everyone goes to regulatory approvals eh. That's part of the process eh. Yung baka geothermal naintindihan ko pa kasi pag nag-drill ka walang steam din problema yon. Pag nag-drill ka ng hole ng well walang steam problema yun. But yung government rooftops may ready market ka na. Diba? The regulatory aspect everyone goes through it, whether you're geothermal, it's part of the process. Eh. You factor in already the regulatory requirement. So I'm trying to understand what's the same thing with the solar. No, we're pumping in 80 million. Wind, we're also putting 250 million. But I would assume that the wind service contracts, meron na yung study. Meron na siyang study kung mahangin talaga doon o walang hangin. So, in geothermal, I admit, yan, may risk talaga. Yan talaga rin ni-request ng mga geothermal developers. So, I'm trying to understand yung BESS, yung battery electric storage system. What's the risk there?
BSS, solar, wind, geothermal, lahat sila. We identify the risk. Number one, market. The service contract, which is which falls under the permitting, the grid connectivity, market risk to off-taker. So we do this, and then we sell what we have spent as equity.
Yeah, I understand. I understand that government can de-risk by absorbing the uncertainty.
Yes, sir.
The uncertainty. So I'm trying to understand per technology what is the uncertainty.
Common to this technology would be the grid connectivity, the resource assessment for each technology, and off-taker.
Off-taker pwede. Kung hindi mo pa alam sino bebentahan mo. Okay. But in solar in government rooftops kasi, I would assume, ang clientele mo is the government. Kagaya pinag-usapan natin kanina ni Mario, you share on the savings, meaning consumption rin yun ng gobyerno itself. So that's my, I'm trying to understand this because we're spending 520 million on this project, the risking to equity. So just submit to us ano pa yung mga write up on this 520 million de-risking investment.
Yes, sir. Sige,
I'm
sir.
trying to understand anong risk ng batteries, risk ng solar, risk ng wind, government rooftop, geothermal. Oil and gas yan, mataas ang risk.
Yes.
Sigurado ako. Kaya nga, if you want the perfect de-risking project, will be oil and gas and geothermal. If you want to play that, if you want to enter into that market, yan talaga request ng mga developers eh. Government should, actually ang request nga, government should share on the risk. Not completely absorb, but share lang. Pero kung gusto ng gobyerno to absorb, that's fine. At least, upfront nila, mababa. Kaysa drill sila ng drill ng well, wala namang makitang oil and gas, problema rin sila. But problema rin natin, re-reimburse natin sila eh. Re-reimburse natin sila. So that's, I want to just send us a write-up on that so that we will understand this concept. And
Yes,
then,
sir.
itong land development in PNOC Bataan, how much are we going to invest in this project?
We budgeted about 300 million for the development. It's actually more on phased development. The original proposal to that was about a billion, but then we reduce it to phase the development.
Okay. And the land development is here, the concept here is maximize rental value. Meron ba tayong ano dito, feasibility study or here, may feasibility study ba? Like for example, how much are we going to, what is the total project cost? What is the expected rental income? Who will be the ones renting? Meron bang ganun na ano? Do we have any feasibility study on that?
The budget there of 300 million was really more on the land development, and then it is really a conservative amount because we want also to explore the potential investor as to their utilization. So if we could come up with a agreement or a proposal that they would develop it first, and then according to how they would like to use it, then it could save us. But the 300 million is we're looking at really on the development of the land, minimal. So we do not, because the area is already identified as an industrial park, as much as possible, we leave it to the investor on how they would develop the land.
I understand. I'll leave the decision making to the board of PNOC, but my what I want to understand, no, this is a business decision. If you think it will be profitable, it will yield more dividends to the Republic of the Philippines, that's fine. But what I want to understand lang is, what is the overall master plan? What is the overall feasibility study? We're putting in 300 million. No, it's not a small amount. 300 million. But anong plano natin? Maglalagay tayo 300 million. Hopefully, the private sector will come in to develop the rest. But we're also expecting income from the private sector, diba?
Yes,
As
sir.
lessees. So, how much are those? Who are we attracting? All of these things should be looked at holistically. So,
We are already being a lot of, considerable number of investors have already talked to us.
yes, but who are they? What type? Are they? What type of investors? Are they manufacturing? Are they call centers? And then what income stream are we looking at?
They are LNG, potential LNG investors, LNG power plants. We have attracted the petrochemical, and then the expansion of petrochemical plants. We have the LNG to power investors. Yes, sir. So I think those are the profile of our potential investors, sir.
Okay, and then you also have maintenance, industrial park, port operations, and clean energy center, 390 million. Meron pang ganon. Tama ba? That's part of the 1.9 million proposal.
238 million.
1.9 billion pala proposal.
Yung other investment.
There are three items here. 300 million for land development, 520 for de-risking, and then 390 for the industrial park, port operation, and energy center. What is this?
Total of?
228 lang yung for industrial park, ASB and head office na maintenance.
Okay. Just a small correction, sir. That's only 228,390,000 covers rehab of the industrial park,
Maintenance is
maintenance of the ESB.
Yeah, I stand corrected. 200,
Yes, sir.
228, 390 pala. Million.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is that?
That falls under the other capital outlay.
But what is it for?
of industrial.
The maintenance of the industrial park,
62 million.
62 million, rehab and maintenance of the ESB at 45, and the energy center and other PNOC properties 66, purchase of various ICT equipment 41,
Transport.
and transport equipment at 11.9.
But I understand wala na yung ESB, di ba? That's already, that project has been cancelled already. Yan ang sinasabi ko kanina that we invested 88 million for the ESB, pero eventually kinancel.
Yan yung kinansel.
Oh, yung kinansel.
800 million.
Tama, nag-invest tayo 88 million. Kasi yung unang proposal nyo eh.
800 million, sir.
So 800 million pala, nagkamali pa ako. 800 million
Yes, sir.
ang investment.
Supposedly, sir.
Supposedly, pero hindi siya.
Hindi, magkano yung actual na lagay? Nagastos yan.
Wala, sir, wala. That was not utilized.
Oh, at least walang na-utilize.
Yeah.
No? But yun ang nagiging nagiging issue rin na can you give that